All right, everybody, we're here with, and you are?
Kristen DeLuca.
Ah, well. And you are involved in the film Ligeia, correct?
I am. I play the lead role of Ligeia, which is exciting.
And how did you get involved in the project?
I work on several different projects with Alexander Emmert, who is basically the brainiac behind it all. It's derived from Edgar Allan Poe's story of Ligeia, obviously, and I can't wait to just jump into it because I love horror things, horror as in thrillers, not the other kind. And it's just really exciting, especially because it's Edgar Allan Poe's, his vision, his mastermind behind it all. That's just the most exciting thing I could possibly ever imagine being able to do because of the amount of horror films that I've done in the past. Now getting to do this is just, there's no words, basically. So now we're, on our grind to make it happen very fast.
And how did you like starring in the trailer that I saw it's up on Indiegogo?
Oh, for it's our promotion video for Indiegogo, yes. It was so much fun because each of us, we're all in different areas of the country, basically. I'm in Los Angeles, they're over on the East Coast. So we got to go to, whatever cemetery we wanted and basically film talking about our movie and, for Indiegogo to raise our money for it. And I tell you the truth, it was the coolest thing ever. Obviously cemeteries are creepy in itself, but being there and just talking about the film got me so amped up, especially I wore black, my hair is black. I mean, I look like her to begin with, so it was so cool to just be there and talking about it. I kind of got chills, but not scary chills in a good way,
Okay. Now, have you read the story Ligeia, or are you going to reread it again?
Oh, I'm going to reread it several times. I know the basis of it, but when you're dealing with something like that, especially for a movie, for me, the way I have to get into character, I go over and over and over again because, there's little things you might miss or there's stuff that you want to pick up on more. Same thing when you watch a movie or when you read a book. You're going to miss things. You're going to see something, oh my God, I never knew that. I didn't see that there in the corner. There's a glass laying there on the table, stupid stuff like that. But for me, to go over and over things gets me more, feeling more confident about it all. And, again, to get more excited about it. Okay.
Now, on a technical note, this is, I guess maybe you consider this your second Poe film?
Ah, yes, you did your research.
Yes, I did.
Yes, it would be then, yes, correct.
But this would be more of a literal translation of Poe's work. The other one seemed to be a bit different.
Well, the other one was had basically nothing to do with his, how can I say this? It had nothing to do with Edgar Allan Poe's stories whatsoever. It was kind of like a spin-off of his nephew, son, something like that, who was also a writer who kidnapped women and butchered them and ate them, kind of like a Hannibal Lecter type thing. So it wasn't about Edgar Allan Poe's vision, it was about using that name and relating it to him, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Now this is actually bringing his words to life, which is completely different.
Well, yes, I mean, the Poe story that we're speaking of to the listeners out there is from, the movie was from 2012, and was just a man who had a different way of treating women.
Yeah, hopefully no women out there run across men like that.
If they do, they should just run away.
Yeah, and make sure you're not wearing any high heels.
That's true. In horror movies, that always seems to happen, though.
And don't run up the stairs.
Yes, just run out the front door. Right.
Yep.
Now, how did the audition take place for Ligeia? Was there quite a few actresses, or just was who you knew?
I didn't audition for it.
Okay.
Which is pretty exciting. It was basically an offer.
Okay.
From past work. So, yeah, it's kind of awesome.
Okay, so you stated that you do like the horror genre. Could you...
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What do you like about him? I mean, Is it the work on the set? Is it the people you meet? I mean, what's the one thing that gets you that real charge for doing a horror film?
Well, to tell you the truth, being on set has absolutely nothing to do with it. The people I work with have nothing to do with it either because, I mean, you know, we've all worked with good people and we've all worked with horrible people. In Hollywood, there's a lot of not good people. So, with that being said, and also, when you are shooting something and you're on set, it's a completely different scenario, you know. You have hundreds of people standing all around you with cameras in your face, and you're not scared. You know, if you're doing a scary scene and you're trying to be scary, or you know you're the killer or you're the victim, it's totally different than what you're going to capture on screen when someone else is watching it. So for me, I prefer to watch them. I see, you know, all the scary movies that come out, but it is funny that you mentioned that because, like I said, it's a totally different scenario on set. It's not what I like to watch, you know, on screen, but knowing that I'm making that and I get to scare people or I get to show that oh my God, I'm being murdered, I'm in the shower getting stabbed to death, that kind of stuff, that's exciting for me. So it makes me pour on the energy more because I'm looking at it from, you know, the long run of, ooh, I'm excited to watch myself. A lot of actors don't like to watch themselves. I love watching myself because I can actually critique myself, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this next time, I'm going to change this, you know, that kind of stuff. But for some reason, horror films to me, they're never really scary. Sometimes I laugh at them, like in a theater, which is kind of weird. It makes me sound like a psychopath in a way. But
no, it is. It's quite all right.
You know, Halloween's always been my favorite holiday ever since growing up. I always, you know, go to haunted houses. Even haunted houses, they don't scare me. I think they're funny. It's like, oh, I see you standing behind that, you know, like shadow over there. You're going to try to scare me. And it's like, I kind of scare them. But I think it's just growing up with my family. Like, we were all into, you know, Halloween stuff. I've actually seen ghosts all my life, which a lot of people haven't. So I feel like I have a connection to that. And when I see psychological ghost movies and stories like that, I tap into it more because I know it's real, because I've experienced many things about that, which is very strange to most people. They probably don't believe me, but when I meet people who have experienced the same things, it's, you know, kind of exciting to share our experiences. But I just went off on a tangent there. I apologize.
That's quite all right. I think my audience is going to like that.
Thank you.
So I guess with your connection to the paranormal, if you would, when you went into that cemetery to film that trailer, did you get a sense of anything?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm very intuitive too, and stuff like that is kind of drawn to me, which usually it's not scary or anything like that. Only one time in my life have I ever experienced something evil, so to speak. But for me, it's more of kind of like an annoyance, because it's like you feel it, you know they're like around you, and they're trying to, I guess, reach out because they know that I can feel them or see them, so to speak. So it's kind of like an overwhelming feeling of, okay, let's get out of here because I don't want to be bothered all day. You know, when you're at a party and like all these people are coming up to you, hey, it's like, come on, just leave me alone. I'm just trying to have a drink and talk to my friends. That kind of thing, which is weird. Thank God I don't have the powers like that show Medium or, you know, Ghost Whisperer. Thank God it's not to that extent. I mean, who knows? It probably could be if I tapped into it, but it's I don't know. It's just I didn't see anything when I was there doing it, but of course I could feel stuff. And I get drawn to certain graves too. I just start walking around, and you know, I get kind of pulled into looking at things. But aside from that, my mother passed away in 2008, and I couldn't go to cemeteries for a long time after that happened, and same thing with hospitals. But now I know that she's always around me, and she's always my good angel around. So going there, I'm not scared anymore, and that's actually puts me at ease, I guess you could say, you know. So it's a good feeling. Okay.
As we're about to wrap up this interview, since we only have 15 minutes for guests on the show, unfortunately, you did mention that your mother passed away, and I extend my sorrow for that.
Thank you.
You started an organization, is that correct?
I'm in the process of starting it, yes. She passed away from brain cancer. She has 3 separate brain tumors, and she was only 45 when she passed away. She was 19 years older than me. We were very close. She was my best friend. And I'm looking to start something very big, kind of like the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. So until I, have my stardom and my money to actually make that, I don't want to jump into it too soon and make it too small. I want to go big. It's like, go hard or go home. So it's going to be in her name, Sherry DeLuca. It's going to be for brain cancer and everything involved in the brain and the head of all those cancers. And I'm really excited about it because it's one of the worst that you can go through, and we need to get the word out there, and I would love to be able to raise as much money as I can because we all know what hospital bills cost. So
yes, we do. Myself, I'm a fundraiser, if you would, for MS, so I too understand what it means to raise funds.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as we wrap this up, how can people get to follow you? Do you have a Twitter page, Facebook? How do people get the social media to you?
I have it all. All my handles are at Kristen DeLuca, so Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that is the @ and then KristenDeLuca, Kristen DeLuca. I also have a second Facebook page, Actress Kristen DeLuca. I'm on all the fun social media, and my website, thekristendeluca.com.
Okay. Well, I do thank you for being on the show. I know my guests will be happy to hear this also, and they'll probably, of course, during my shows, they usually direct message me to ask another 10 questions, and I always have to tell them, it's very hard to do that. They're not on the air with me.
That's true.
They're not here, although maybe you should give me a spiritual connection. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay, so I do thank you for your time and for being on the BaronsCrypt.
Thank you so much.
Okay.